Hey guys, welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds. I'm Ted, hanging out with some of my esteemed colleagues.
Ryan.
Dave.
And today we're just going to do our nerdy news.
Nerdy news. All right, guys, let's take it off.
The nerdy news and weekly digest. For those of you who've been hanging out with us before, you know what this is. For you guys who've just come and found this, this is a spot that we talk about everything we've done over the past week, and we put all the information together. We put the links down below, so if there's something you've missed, or if there's something that you want to see again, or however, you can go right below us, grab the link, and go check it out. So first up, Nate the Nerdarch, he hangs out with all you guys on Reddit. So we have our subreddit over there, How to Stay Nerdy. So you can go check that out. We got a couple events that are going to be coming up in the near future. We've got Philly Game Con, and all of us are going to be running some games there.
Yep, right. At the end of April.
Right.
Yep.
So we got
mid-April, 17th and 18th, I think, something like that. Well, the website. Yeah,
the link is below. But we're also doing South Jersey Geek Fest, which if you're even more local to us, you can come game with us there as well.
Yep, we'll be running some 5e stuff there, at least a session or two.
Now you found a Kickstarter for Red Dice Diaries.
I did. Yeah, I wanted to throw that out there. Basically, they LARP over in the UK, and they won't be shipping out any of the rewards outside of the UK. But if you just want to help out and throw them a couple bucks or check it out, maybe you have friends that are over there and you want to share it with them, you can. His wife Hannah does. She does like props and clothing and stuff like that for LARPs, and she started a business doing it. And she could use a little help.
It's really cool. I checked out the link. It's like, oh, well, I'd be interested, but if they're not shipping out of the UK, then
Well, you can still help out.
Yeah,
yeah, you can get the PDF content or whatever that they're doing if they have something like that. So
no, it's all like
it is physical
props.
Yeah, it's all physical stuff.
Okay.
And then here's another thing. I ran a game online through the one shot this past Thursday night. People started saying, "Well, I wish I would have known about this in advance." Well, I'm doing another game this Thursday night. So there'll be a live broadcast. So if you want to hang out and actually watch the game as we play it live, you can do so. Just stay tuned. It's supposed to happen about Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get that, just be on the Facebook page that we'll put it up, or we'll just go right to YouTube.
If you go to YouTube and you go to the Google Plus page for Nerdarchy, it'll be in there.
All right, and
we'll probably share it on Facebook. I did that last time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to have a chance to sign up to play in games, we largely handle that through the RPG One Shot, Tabletop RPG One Shot group. It's got a long acronym, but we'll have a link to that below as well.
So,
and also, like if you join that Facebook group,
all kinds of people are running all kinds of games.
But specifically, this person games on Friday mornings. 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern time for a start, and for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be doing that on Friday mornings.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So, off to nerdarchy.com. So, Monday, we did the article, Board Games in Review, Smash Up, the big Geeky Box, and more. This is my article. I've been doing a long series on Smash Up. It's one of our favorite games to play when we get together for board games. And I'm delving deep into its secrets, offering up some hints, so that if you're one of those people that you're on the fence about whether you want to buy it or not, well,
you got a series of articles to check out.
You got like
some
50
insights.
articles about Smash Up to decide.
Yeah, there's a lot of information to look at, so I figured I'd put it out there.
It's like playing Magic without spending $1 million every 3 months or something. So it's cool.
So Tuesday, I believe this one was yours, review of Unearthed Arcana, Eberron Dungeons 5th Edition.
It was. And basically I reviewed Unearthed Arcana for Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about a very descriptive title.
Yeah, so basically, I guess it was last week or the week before, Watts released their article on Eberron and basically gave the crunch. And, I reviewed it, gave my thoughts on what they did, and you can check it out over there.
Did you get to play your game before or after you wrote that article? Probably you wrote the article and then you got to actually play it.
Yes, that's how it went.
See how it played out. Yeah, so it's cool.
So Wednesday, I believe this is you. This is you. How to Speaks Goblin Loyalty.
Yep. So this was actually a writer. Someone wrote a comment about a fighter in their party of the game they ran, like giving jerky to a goblin and kind of kept it as like a pet, hangers on. So I was like, oh, what would that be in Goblin? Well, loyalty is established because you're feeding it a ready supply of nice, salty, delicious meat, chewy meat.
There you go.
That may be alpha.
The other way meat. Yeah.
So Nate is not with us here today, but we've got a couple articles that he jammed out there. We've got the Relativist, a Psionic custom class for Dungeons & Dragons 5e on Thursday, and Friday, Psychic Warrior, a Psionic custom class for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So if you want to go explore the depths of his psionic mind and the
his shard mind,
all he's doing for psionics, you can go check it out. There is a lengthy series. You think Smash Up's got a lot? I mean, he's killing it with the psionic stuff. So
he's literally writing the book on psionics, one article at a time.
Watts is just waiting for him to finish that article.
Yeah,
so
and then they're like, oh, remarkably, we just finished the Psionics handbook, amazingly enough. Yeah. So over on the basically on the YouTube, there's actually Monday was the the Unearthed Arcana review of the Eberron write-up that Watts had put.
But we had something come out Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, that's just penciled in. So this just in, breaking news. So on Sunday, prior to Monday, going back in time, there was the Beast of Mandoon Attacks. It's session 4, part 2 of the video of the game that Dave is running. So that happened before the Monday thing. Tuesday, we had...
there's multiple Mondays.
Oh, yeah, too many Mondays. All right, so we also had a discussion of Beholders, a.k.a. the Eye Tyrant, on Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. Nerdarchy discusses tabletop RPGs and letting new players energize your game, sort of having them as a jumping off point for, like new players will do unexpected crap at your table, and it keeps you on your toes as a GM and refreshes the game. And then we also had dropping 5 ways to improve your D&D/Pathfinder game, which was a video response to Matt Click's Fistful of Dice. So we had some from him. Wednesday, the DMG 5e D&D optional rules. We discussed Renown, and then also on Wednesday, cityscaping, how-to of building a city in your game. So it was a game master's tips sort of segment. And then I will move this on to you for the rest of that.
All right. So that was Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So Thursday, DMG optional rules, hero points. So we did that one. We also did speculation on psionics and the Psychic Warrior. Nate the Nerdarch pinned us down on that one and grilled us for what we thought that should look like.
Did he mind blast you? When in doubt, mind blast.
Yeah, Psychic Headbutts for all. Also, that night was In the Grip of the Iron Hand, Mutants and Masterminds game. And that was Ted's game.
It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was my first time actually running on the one shot group, or running a game through Google Hangouts. I thought it was pretty successful.
And we even got some of the Nerdarchy subs in there as well, so that was a good deal.
Awesome. Sauce.
Friday, They Might Be Giants, D&D Giants. Again, in our Dungeons & Dragons Monster Series continues, and we give you some helpful hints and tips there. Also Friday, the game I ran, Eberron gameplay, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, The City of Sharn.
So you got to see the hands-on Unearthed Arcana playing of those races.
So we got to see Shifters, we got to see Warforged. We had a Changeling in the game, but I mean I think he
dropped.
he dropped before too long, and we also had a Dragon Mark. So
I know Artificer, I think, as well.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
There was an
Artificer.
Yeah,
so we got to run the gamut.
Potpourri.
And honestly, it didn't feel different than any other game, which is good because it means they weren't overpowered or woefully underpowered either.
Yeah, the Warforged had a pretty armor class.
He did have a high armor class, but he had a 21.
21 in a 5th level game. That's pretty epic.
Yeah, it's epic. It was good, though.
One shy of a gargantuan dragon.
It's still attainable for a lot of other, especially if you respect to have
or it's one better.
Yeah, or if you, exactly.
Yeah, it's one better. But I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, if he spent his magic item to be like armor, it would have been, then you had the 22.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, and he didn't even have full plate on. I think he was wearing splint.
I think so.
So it could have gotten even a little bit more ridiculous. Then we have the DMG optional rules for sanity, fear, and horror. So yeah, another diving deep into the DMG again, and we expand upon what we think of those rules and some advice for adding them into your game. And then Saturday we have a gameplay, Cursed Dagger of Gryffindor. See a 5th edition gameplay. And
That I already covered that.
we covered that.
All right, we got that. That bit of news would have been redundant.
It would have been redundant, ridiculously so. So, pretty much, the links are below. Check them out. And, those gameplays and even a lot of these videos, the gameplays are, we're actually gaming with a bunch of subscribers, which is really cool. And a lot of these videos are now viewer requests.
Right. Yep.
So, we do get to them eventually. We have a huge suggestion box that's teeming with suggestions right now. It's a little difficult for us to get to them sometimes, but we do get to them. It's
like how pirates never have a big enough chest because treasure's always spilling out. That's a number of suggestions. It's just like they're overflowing.
Yeah. Our booty is bountiful in suggestions.
Yeah. So speaking of booty being bountiful, if you want to see the Nerdarchy nudie cast.
On a lighter note or other note or anything to get him to stop talking, if you have any artwork or articles, anything that you want us to put up on our site, go ahead and send it to just nerdarchy@gmail.com, and we can get that posted up on the website. And we can always give you attribution links.
Yeah, if you're doing like a cool genre-related webcomic or something and you want to give people a sampling of it, maybe if people want to go check you out on the regular after that, that could be a thing you could do.
And also if you're running a Kickstarter and you get to us, maybe before it launches, as opposed to it's got a day left, we can do something with that if we feel that it's within niche as well. Sometimes we help with them, sometimes we don't. It all really depends on the content that's being offered up.
All right. Well, that kind of handled everything as far as housekeeping goes, right? So comment, subscribe, share.
And until next time,
stay nerdy.